Greetings to all fellow seniors and cultivators. Today, we're going to embark on a really profound journey, one that honestly touches every single soul in existence. We're not just talking about some abstract philosophy here. We're actually diving into the framework of a cosmic rescue mission, a divine plan for the salvation of all beings across the entire fabric of reality. I mean, the scope is just vast, the stakes are eternal, and the opportunity before us right now, well, it's absolutely unprecedented.
So, to really get our heads around this, here's the path we'll take. First, we've got to understand the cosmic landscape, the three realms. Then, we'll face the problem that binds every soul, this great cycle of suffering and rebirth. From there, we'll see how a new cosmic era has dawned, and what that means for the ultimate act of filial piety. We'll even look at some powerful evidence, and then finally, bring it all back to our own personal role in this amazing design. So, let's begin. Okay, so first things first. Before we can talk about a rescue, we have to know the layout of the place, right? All of existence, every being you can possibly imagine, and even those you can't, they all live within this grand three-part structure.
This structure is called the Three Realms, or San Cao. Think of it as the complete map of existence. You've got the heavens up top, our own human world right here in the middle, and the underworld down below. Every single soul, no exceptions, is in one of these three planes as we speak.
Now, let's look at who's actually in these realms. The heavenly realm, it's home to deities, all kinds of celestial spirits, and even these beings called Qi Tian Immortals. The human realm, well, that's us, all of us. And the underworld is where the souls of the deceased are waiting. But here's the thing. This entire setup creates a universal problem that affects every single one of them.
And that brings us to the core dilemma. It's this problem that every single inhabitant faces. Doesn't matter which realm they're in, it's the great, unending cycle of reincarnation. You could call it a wheel of suffering that just keeps on turning, for everyone.
You know, you might think that making it to the heavenly realm is the ultimate goal, that it's a state of eternal peace. But it's not. Even those powerful Qiqian immortals, the deities living up there, they're still bound by cosmic law. See, they have a lot of merit for sure, but if they haven't received the true Tao, they can't escape. Eventually their time runs out, and they too have to jump back on that great cycle.
Now, down in the underworld, things are even tougher. Souls there are enduring incredible hardship, paying off all the karmic debts from their past lives. It's a state of suffering, really, and they're just waiting. They have no power on their own to break free from that wheel that's going to pull them right back into another life of struggle.
This quote from the scriptures really just says it all. It's so direct. Without receiving the Tao, it is difficult to escape the suffering of reincarnation. It's not just hard, it's nearly impossible. And that applies to everyone, the beings in heaven, us here in the middle, and the souls suffering down below.
So, this raises a huge question, doesn't it? If the heavens aren't a final safe harbor, and the underworld is a place of suffering, is there any hope at all? Is every soul in every realm just doomed to spin on this wheel forever? Well, the answer, thankfully, is yes, there is hope. A deep, profound, and totally unprecedented hope has arrived. We are living in a brand new cosmic age, a special time that has literally changed the rules of the game when it comes to salvation.
This era is known as the White Sun period, or the White Yang period. And this is not just another day on the cosmic calendar. It is a time of incredible heavenly grace. Think of it like an opening, a doorway in the cosmos that allows for a rescue mission on a scale that's never been possible before.
Just look at this comparison. It really shows you how special this moment is. In the past, the path to salvation was, well, it was narrow. The rule was basically, save the living, not the dead. Only people in the human realm could generally receive the Tao and find that path to freedom. But now, in this White Sun era, everything has changed. A wave of great compassion is flowing from heaven.
A new heavenly mandate has been given. This is the time of Sen Ko Chi Du, which means the universal salvation of all three realms. For the very first time in cosmic history, the gate is open for everyone. Souls in the heavens, the living on earth, and the spirits in the underworld can all receive the Tao and achieve ultimate liberation. It's incredible.
So, what does this massive cosmic opportunity mean for you and me right here, right now? It means we now have the chance to perform the most profound act of love and filial piety you could ever imagine, the sacred mission to save our own ancestors.
This sacred act is called Chao Ba, or elevating ancestors. And let's be clear, this isn't just about remembering them or building a nice memorial. This is direct spiritual intervention. It's about lifting the souls of our parents, our grandparents, our entire lineage, right out of the suffering of the underworld, freeing them from that wheel of reincarnation for good and securing their place in heaven's eternal peace.
Okay, so a really important question comes up right away. How on earth do you accomplish something so profound? Is this something you can buy? Can you just use your money to purchase salvation for your loved ones?
And the answer is a huge, emphatic no. Absolutely not. This is not a transaction. You cannot buy a ticket to heaven for yourself, and you can't buy one for your ancestors either. This is an act of deep spiritual merit, something that's earned through your own sincerity and virtue, not your wealth.
So how does it work? Well, the path actually starts with you, the descendant. You have to be a sincere cultivator, truly practicing the Tao with all your heart. Through that practice, you build up what's called gongde, which is profound merit and virtue. And only when you have accumulated enough of it can you formally ask for your ancestors to be elevated. It's your spiritual work that unlocks the door for them. And when that request is granted, their souls are freed. Their names are literally taken off the books in the underworld and written onto the registers in heaven.
Now, I know all of this might sound, well, incredible, almost unbelievable, but this isn't just a matter of taking things on blind faith. There is powerful, deeply moving evidence that this sacred mission is real. We're talking about actual testimonies from the other side.
You see, after an ancestor's soul is elevated, they don't just disappear. They're brought to a place called the Heavenly Buddha Court for 100 days. During that time, they go through a process of purification, of cultivation, to restore their pure original spirit. And after that period is over, something truly amazing can happen.
They can actually come back. They can manifest at the altar, often through a medium or by writing messages, and they communicate with their families. They share stories about the suffering they left behind, the joy of being released, the peace they found. For a family, can you imagine? This is the most powerful, definitive proof you could ever ask for that your loved one is truly, finally safe.
And this whole process leads to their final, liberated state. Their name is wiped from the underworld's registry and put right onto the celestial list. They get to stay in the heavenly Buddha court, continuing to cultivate and restore their spirit. And their final placement, their ultimate status, well, it's based on a mix of their own past lives' actions and the continued merit of the descendant who helped save them.
So this brings everything full circle. This massive cosmic plan, the evidence from beyond, it all points back to a very personal, very sacred mission that is available to every single one of us.
You know, we usually think of filial piety in worldly ways, taking care of our parents when they're alive, giving them a good burial, remembering them, and all of that is good and incredibly important, but it's limited. It takes care of the body, but what about the soul? Ultimate filial piety goes so much deeper. It is the act of liberating their very essence from an eternity of suffering. It's about ensuring their true, spiritual immortality. It's the truest expression of love there is.
There's a classic saying that just captures this so perfectly. One child attains the Tao and 9 generations of ancestors are elevated. Think about that. The impact of one person's sincere cultivation is enormous. It doesn't just save you, it sends ripples of salvation up your entire family tree. Your spiritual effort becomes the greatest gift, the greatest inheritance you could ever give them.
Our ancestors gave us our physical lives. Now, through our own sincere cultivation, we have this once-in-a-cosmos opportunity, in this special white sun era, to give them eternal life. What greater gift could there be? What truer act of love, or more important mission could we possibly undertake? Just think about that sacred opportunity. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Gratitude for the grace of heaven and the virtues of the teachers. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.